Joel Swift.
Evening.
Thanks for doing this, guys. Joel, your hair's looking a little bit different. Is that just for the media, or is that coincidence?
It's just a coincidence, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just a coincidence. Nothing.
Got his best aftershave on as well.
Can we just chat a little bit about Tuesday night's game while it's kind of fresh in our minds? It was a bit of a mad game for the fans watching. Kind of seemed like a frustrating game for us to watch. What was it like for you guys, kind of watching it from the side?
Yeah, well, it was, as you say, it was frustrating. It was painful. It was. I wouldn't say that any team was on top, really.
Yeah.
For me, I think that they came here, and they came to us, or we went to them, sorry, and they played a tactic of trying to catch us on the break.
Yeah.
It was quick on the break, but obviously we realised that quite quick and dealt with it. But as I say, I don't think we was on top. We didn't really create much. We applied a lot of pressure.
What about when you're watching it from kind of the bench? Like, what are you thinking? Are you kind of watching the game thinking where your chances could come, or are you just kind of, yeah? What are your thoughts kind of while you're watching it from there?
Yeah, in a game like that where it's like, you know, you're 1-0 down and you think, how could I affect it and stuff? But I think that you're there part of the squad, aren't you? Part of the team, and you want the lads on the pitch to do their job and get it right. And I think there's always going to be a tough game because you know how far away it is on a Tuesday night. And
yeah,
and it's ground out and we got the result.
Yeah, Wesley, you did get to come on in the end. You kind of had a pretty big impact. I think you had almost a chance for a goal, and you're kind of, did you get a free kick in there as well?
I won the foul as soon as they come on. Yeah.
What was Chris saying to you as you were coming on?
Said I left my best player till now. No, he just said just go and make a difference, get forward.
Yeah.
Obviously, when I went on, we was applying a lot of pressure. We were just consistently on top of him at that point. He just said just get forward and try and create something.
Obviously, we've got you and Connor both as left backs. Kind of, is it right that kind of you're seen more as the attacking left back to kind of in that opportunity you're going to kind of go
I'd
forward?
say that's what the gaffer thinks as well. To be fair, and I think on his day he decides in the week what team he wants to go with, depending on like reports or whatever through the week of how they set up, and whatever he decides we go with. We're happy with it.
And what about you, Joel? Was it disappointing not to get on? Does it kind of tarnish it a little bit, like when everyone's celebrating and you've not been on, or are you just enjoying it?
Part of it, aren't you? Like, at the end of the day, we're a squad. It's never like you know, you're never going to feel mint if you don't play, but it is what it is. It's like, I want to be part of this squad, I want to win the league, and you know, I know what my role is, and do it when I need to do it.
And that winning goal for West, the own goal, is a bit of an unusual one. Have you ever been in that position yourself? Were you feeling sorry for the defender there, Westy? Have you ever been in that position where
I've scored an own goal before, but
not quite
nothing like that.
Yeah, it was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I can't imagine he slept well.
Yeah, it was. Just creeped in as well. It wasn't just creeped right into the corner. So after the game, it felt like kind of, I mean, the celebration's always pretty big for the West players and the West fans, but it seemed a little bit bigger. Did it feel like that to you guys, that it kind of felt like a big win, kind of you know, like massively. We might look back on that as a big win at the end of the season? Yeah,
I think as well the reports that we had coming in, the results that they pulled away from Abbey Hay 3-0, obviously there was a bit of like, ooh, these might have a bit of something about them. And to be fair, they did do a good outfit, and in the mannerisms that we won as well, coming back from behind so late goal. It's always nice to win like that. But
win your league, game like that. Win your league, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1-0 down and win the game 2-1.
We were interviewing Chris outside the change rooms. Could hear the music and kind of like people laughing and singing. Who like instigates all of that after a match? Is the one person who like sticks the tunes on and kind of gets everyone going, or is it?
That's our winning song. So yeah, Sam's a DJ.
Yeah, Sam's got the speaker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a DJ. So DJ Heathcote.
Yeah, so he gets that on when we win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was rocking, wasn't it?
Yeah, you've both had some pretty amazing moments for West this season. You know, Wesley, you've got a goal. So Joel, you've got a couple of goals. Both really good goals. Well, your goal and then one of your goals especially. Do you feel like that's something you've kind of been ready for all season, like you've had in your locker, Joel? That kind of kind of strike.
Yeah. It's just one of them things, wasn't it? Just had to hit it. And
where would you rank that in terms of your goals kind of ever? Because it's got to be pretty up there, right?
Yeah, be up there, that one.
Yeah.
I was just ashamed about the score. I wanted to celebrate, it was a belly slide and then all that, but I couldn't really do that 5-2 down.
Yeah. You did have that celebration for St Martin's, so you kind of had that moment there, so you kind of had a bit of both.
I didn't quite live up to that celebration. AJ ran the whole end of the pitch and got an headlock.
Yeah. So like in the video, I don't know I guess you have watched it probably a few times, but who's
I watched it
the voice? Go on, Swifty. Who is that?
That was Sam, that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Thought it might have been your brother or one of your entourage kind of cheered it on. So I think like it's fair to say you're both kind of players who like to get stuck in. You're not afraid of a tackle. Like you've got a bit of strength. Like where would you put yourself in terms of like strength in the West squad?
I think I'd be strongest. Then,
in the whole squad?
Yeah, in the squad, yeah. And then I think you might get second.
Yeah, so we're talking to the top two here.
Yeah. Then Del might squeeze in third.
Yeah.
He might fancy himself a bit higher up, Del, but you know he ain't going between.
Yeah. So top two.
Yeah. He's fourth. Rough.
I think you'd be surprised at a lot of people's strength. I think like a little player, Jack Ryan. He's got a lot of strength.
Yeah, we've heard that.
You can't tackle him. That's why he's always injured, because he just gets kicks over. Can't get the ball off him.
His balance is unbelievable. Same as Billy.
Yeah.
And like Dante and stuff. The ball, it just sticks to him. And
like strong on the ball.
They're just strong on the ball, yeah, strong.
Maybe not so much at the moment on his crutches, but yeah. So like after the game, I don't know about you, but I was like buzzing on Tuesday. Like how hard is that to get home and kind of get to sleep and then get to work? How does it affect your 9 to 5? That?
Yeah, you don't sleep.
Yeah.
You don't sleep after a game. But to be fair, the amount of caffeine that you put in to get yourself going after work anyway is enough to keep you up. But then you've got the focus of the game, and then obviously you're buzzing and stuff. And I was saying in the chat the other day, I was sat in bed on Tuesday night just on repeat in my head singing "Pump It Up."
Yeah.
Couldn't get to sleep.
Is that tough with like you? I don't know what you do for jobs, but like, is that tough kind of for work?
Yeah. We're both in physical jobs as well. To be fair, so it's never easy.
Especially with like the games coming thick and fast, it must be pretty tough. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I've got a question here from a certain Andrew Jones. He sent a message in. Andrew Jones. He said, "Which of the two of you has the better right foot?"
Weston. No, I mean, just about. You not got a bad right foot, bro.
It's alright, isn't it? Yeah. But you took the strength, so I'm having the right foot.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, share that one out.
Alright, I like my bit, but.
What are you hoping to achieve with West, kind of this season and beyond?
Promotion. Yeah.
For the title, first things first. The title.
Yeah, winning it. Yeah.
Is it hard to like not look to that? Do you let yourself kind of think about that, or is it, you know, the cliche one game at a time, or you know? How...
No, I think you've got to want it, haven't you? So I think because of how tight it is and up at the top, I think if you let your mind slip and like lose concentration, then you know.
I think it's easy to become distracted if you feel it's a bit too comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, so you just got to keep everyone on the head. Like everyone's probably been in positions like this before where you've been doing so well and you just think, we'll just carry on doing what we're doing. But no, you've got to up the intensity. Players who are coming around now that have played us again at the beginning of the year, they know what we're about. We've got to change it and hit them with something different, really.
Yeah. Well, so far we're doing that, and we'll let you get off to training. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, guys.